rather Sanchez or Keita? I wouldn't.
I'll go Keita.
I'll go. You go on Keita.
Nah, I'm lying.
I'll put 20 mil.
Do you know what?
I'll give him 20 mil and Keita.
Rog, this is the thing I'm going to say.
Okay.
I never forget how Jurgen Klopp broke his neck to sign Keita, you know.
I know, bro.
One.
That's one. Yeah. True.
Two,
yeah.
You gave him number 8 of Liverpool.
Yeah, he's a big thing, you know. A big thing.
Come on.
They had Gerard Hanna over.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't even come close to Steven Gerrard's left boot.
Bro, left toe more like.
You know what I mean, fam?
Left little toe, bro.
No disrespect, Keita. No disrespect, Naby Keita. Shit comes back. It's a 6-pointer.
CR7.
Listen to this. I never thought I'd be listening. I'd be on radio, national radio, telling you that it's a 6-pointer. The Arsenal got a massive game at the Emirates against Norwich. Massive 6-pointer. Massive 6-pointer, lads. You understand?
Affinity Extra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast may not be aligned to those of Affinity Extra.
Hey guys, it's Roger Moore here on Affinity Extra. We're here to celebrate gospel music of black origin, but right now we're on the Roger Van Moorinho Show, celebrating black ballers, looking at football from a black perspective. Definitely a black perspective, because too often we see it from a biased perspective. There's a couple of subjects we want to hear out today. I do want to, we have to go into the Euro Champions League now. Now we know where everybody's going to be. Transfer deadline's done. Now we can go into it. We'll probably touch about our feedback about some of the dealings in Champions in the transfer market, and then on top of that, we might need to look into. We're going into that, and then we're going to look into a bit of the Euros games that we're seeing, and also I think there's something else I know we're gonna get into, but we'll get into it anyway. We'll see how the things flow anyway. So I'm alongside Anthony Young, and this is how we're gonna do it straight here in the studios here in Birmingham, in the heart of the UK, and I would say it's the frontier. We just ran the frontiers for definitely black life in the Midlands anyway. So, but listen, let's get focused on this. Let's talk about the Euros and the European the Euros. I keep saying Euros, but the Euros.
World Cup qualifiers.
Not even World Cup. No. Euro Champions League. I'll keep on saying Euro, whatever. But anyway, this is about the Champions League. We want to talk about this anyway, still, guys, because I think that is a good. We have to see what happens here, but things look like they're kind of, the problem is, last week, it was where Mbappe's going to go. That was a major problem, you know what I mean? And even Haaland himself, you know what I'm saying, where is to go? But we're gonna hear mine and Anthony's opinions going through this. Hopefully, if Melo jumps in, he'll bring his opinion into things as well. But yeah, guys, so let's kick this off, man. We're gonna kick off straight away, guys, straight into Group A, straight one time. Group A, straight up. So, okay, right. So we're gonna look at this. We got Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, RB Leipzig, and Club Bruges. Yeah. Okay. So now we know what's going on. Let's go straight to PSG. PSG is the big talk. Yeah. Now we got there, bro. Yeah. What you saying,
bro? PSG are supposed to walk this group at a canter, and I say that having Man City in the group. Let's not take this lightly. Leipzig ain't no pushover. They finished second in the Bundesliga, I think, last season. So with that, Club Bruges,
yeah, man.
Belgian football not at the highest level. So I don't really expect much from them. Top two really, Man City, PSG. I can't really see Leipzig really upsetting the monopoly. But when you look at PSG's transfer window, take Messi out of it. They still had a disgracefully
good
no
team.
manners transfer window.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah,
you understand? And they didn't really spend no money. That's the thing. That makes it even sweeter. They got arguably one of the top 3 goalkeepers in the world in Donnarumma.
Yeah, easy.
They brought in Hakimi. That's probably one geezer they spent money on from Inter Milan, right back. Then they got in Wijnaldum. Sergio Ramos. I mean, bro, that is.
And the joke is they already had a good team that made to the semi-finals 2 years in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Semi-final and a final.
The last 2
years.
That's two. Only just about lost the final 2. Dare I say, if Mbappe took away that chance against Bayern Munich, we could be talking a lot different right now.
And Neymar.
Neymar,
Let's
yeah.
Neymar had a
Neymar,
big chance.
yeah.
But yeah. So and then we've said that, and then the cherry on top is Leo Messi on top of that.
Yeah,
with all those players. So directly, okay, people are gonna say Man City have strengthened. Have they really strengthened though? Is the question I'm asking you really. Have they really strengthened? Because look at it like this. Okay, they brought in Jack Grealish, 100 million. Forget the price tag.
Yeah.
Forget the price tag.
Yeah, forget it.
His ability. Realistically,
No pace.
Jack Grealish is a what? 65, 70 million pound per hour in reality. But for whatever reason, English transfer market, 100 mil. Okay. But they've let go of Kun Aguero. So our Man City stronger this season than last season. I think Pep's trying to use the mind games there, but it ain't worked for me anyway.
Do you think Daniel Levy mashed them up in it really?
Yeah, Levy's killed him.
He's killed him.
Levy's killed him because Man City usually the bully people. They come with the big money, and people fold.
Yeah,
people fold. But Levy, what if there's one man who's not gonna fold? It's David Levy, bro. He's just not gonna. If man had his own business, I'd be looking for David Levy to be my head guy because he makes dough.
Bro, like
for a team who's never won a trophy in how many years, Tottenham have got a lot of dough.
Bro, Kane must have texted Man City, yeah, come for me now, because Levy said to me last season he'll let me go this season, yeah, after I signed a 6-year contract. Bro, it's like admitting. It's like you guys, this is a poor illustration, but it's like saying the policeman says to you, just admit you're guilty, yeah, and don't worry, you won't do no time inside. You know what I mean? The sentence will be 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Don't worry, you get out in Porto. Next me, 5 years down the line, you're stuck in prison, and that is what's happened to Kane. Now, in the Kane situation, we're going through all the teams and stuff. Yeah, let's go to Kane, bro. I want to really have this out right about now. Yeah, because Maitland Niles puts out there that he's not happy. Yeah,
and he gets told to train with the under 23s.
Yeah, and he put it out there on Instagram. Fair play. What did Kane do, bro? He did an interview with Gary Neville and said goodbye. Yeah, to Tottenham. Don't know if you want to. Am I right there? He did an interview in a golf course.
I remember the interview, and Gary Neville put to him, and he says he wants to win things. He wants to win things. Blah 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 blah. And he asked him a specific question about what player do you dream about playing with, and he says Kevin De Bruyne. So without saying, I want to join Man City, but he said I want to join Man City basically. It's back to the question as Micah Richards raised, then if a black player does something, he's dealt with in a different way. Yeah,
100%.
His white counterpart does the same thing or worse. And nothing, he gets a slap on the wrist, go on. Harry Kane, and then the manager comes out, Harry Kane's been so professional since he's been here, and But prior to him being there, what was he doing? He was unprofessional. He didn't turn up for training, blah, 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 blah. Now, they're saying that Harry Kane notified the club that he was coming back late. Well, surely they would have known that, so they wouldn't have been expecting him, so there wouldn't have been a problem.
So this is my thing is, bro, what annoys me, bro, it's like media did a Souness. Yeah,
that's what they're gonna do, innit?
Bro, they did a Souness and literally said, you gotta know the details. I was listening to Murphy. Everyone comes out with all these little details about, life is like this, like, mental health, this and that. You don't know what he's going through. But when Pogba clashed with Mourinho, yeah, let's be real. But Pogba, and like I said, I have my opinion, and whatever opinion I have, I've got to be, whether you're black, white, whatever, yeah, you got to turn up to training. Pogba turned up to training. Yeah, did what he had to do, got vexed with the manager, and the manager done his dance because he didn't like, there's like that ego, he's a character thing, and then man were talking about it like 24/7. They even got vendetta with the brother right to this very day. Yeah, so I'm going, hold on a second, yeah. When Kane has done something, yeah, it's like, it's cool, but everyone's like, there's another side of the story. So why didn't they, and they know the other side of the story with Pogba, yeah, why didn't they bring that to the fore? And you can understand his mental health, he can't handle it. No one's saying that. They just rinse the guy off. Maitland Niles, man want to play football, bruv. The boy wants to play football with somebody who wants him to play football, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows it's toxic at Arsenal. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not saying it is toxic, but you know what I mean?
All right, you've gone there.
Yeah,
we've gone everything guns, yeah? So, okay, we'll go to guns.
But just
I'm going to share what I'm going to share with you. Listen what I'm saying to you now.
Yeah, go.
With regards to the Nathan Mars thing, you know, I hear what you're saying. For me, I just, again, bro, it just goes down to Arteta and man management skills. He just hasn't got it. He hasn't got the man management skills. Listen, bro, you got to remember, Maitland Mars has been at Arsenal since he was 8.
8, you know.
You understand? It's not like he's just come there last week. Like Arteta. He's grown with that club. He was probably at the club when there was a Highbury in them. You know what I mean? So he's grown. So to treat a man like that, yeah, okay. If you don't rate him, that's fine. That's your opinion. You're the manager. You're entitled to that opinion. But have the dignity to deal with him with manners and respect. Don't mug him off now. Okay, he said his piece. He just wants to play. A team called Everton came with a loan deal with an option to buy. Yeah.
Let the man run.
If you don't rate him, why are you stopping him from joining this team? What's the problem? So you stopped it for whatever reason. Now Arsenal going to cite, Hector Bellerin's leaving the club, and you know we needed to cover it right back. Fine, but then you went out. Then you went out and bought that Japanese defender who can play centre half and right back. So, again, you know, you had an opportunity. Hector Bellerin's gone out on loan, so we got no right back. So instead of giving Niles the confidence to say Hector's gone now, you got a clear run at the path. You gone out and bought a Japanese dude.
To basically do the role. So what you're saying? So why didn't you let the boy go to Everton? If you don't want him to let him go to Everton, like he says, he wants to play. And the reason he wants to play, Mikel, is because, as you saw, when he does play, he gets into the England squad. That's a joke. He was on the edge of the England squad beginning last season. England squad.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So how on earth is somebody who was in the England squad after his performances for Arsenal at the end? You know what I mean? And when he gets into this season, he gets dashed to West Bromwich.
I think the problem, no, you see, this is the problem. Niles is a centre midfielder.
Yeah, forced to play right back, innit?
He's been forced to play right back because, let's be real, he's not getting in at centre midfield. He's not going to do it. You don't cut it. His passing is shocking.
Okay, that's what you think. You don't think he's good enough for centre midfield?
I don't think so, personally.
He's like a Phil Neville type of player, innit?
No, he's not like a Phil Neville. No, I can't even say. No disrespect to Phil Neville. Phil Neville's won a bag of England caps, one bag of trophies, so one of them, I can't really diss him like that. But what I'm saying is, Niles, then it's been come out, I don't know how true it is, that he wants to stay at the club and fight for the position of right back.
Okay, cool.
So he's realised that I'm not going to be in Arsenal as a midfielder. Let me stay in a bit right back. Cool. So, you know, but they did what they did. So, for me, he's probably looked at Alex Iwobi, who's left Arsenal, gone to Everton. You know, he's getting probably more game time.
More game time.
And, you know, if Rafa checks for him, he's going to, you know, because
look at my guy gone Newcastle.
Everton are moving. Willock, yeah. That's a dumb move. That's a dumb move, that is. That's an Arsenal dumb move. He's a scoring centre midfielder. Why do you sell? Have you got another scoring centre midfielder at Arsenal? No, you haven't. So you go and sell the one what you have and you go and give him to Newcastle. That's why I tell you, this geezer got no... Where's the strategy? Edount. That's what I call it, Edount. And Mikel Artapas. Both, yeah,
but you
clowns.
got rid of Nelson as well.
Both clowns. Nelson's gone on loan, yeah.
What?
That's because your geezer got injured at Man U, Dallo,
innit? Yeah.
So, to tell you the truth, again, this is what I'm saying.
What position was Reece? Was he winger?
Right midfielder,
yeah. He played decent in the
German league.
Was he in the German league?
Not last year. Remember when Sancho, he was at Hoffenheim.
Yeah, but the thing is, didn't he was always coming in for the Carabao Cup, innit? Yeah, and he was all part of that team or whatever there. So yeah. Would you see is a guy that you're just going to sell off after he's 22, 23? Did he have any future at Arsenal?
Me personally, I think, myself included, I think the problem with Arsenal fans is we've got spoiled over the years of top class players because we was in a position to get top class players. We was in top European competitions. We're pushing for honours, pushing for the top 4 at least, minimum in the latter years, yeah? But them things, they've declined to the state where we are today. So, Arsenal fans, we have to get realistic and not expect to see those big... You know, like Cristiano Ronaldo coming back. We can't. Arsenal ain't got that. There's no player out there still playing to do that for one. Like, but if like Thierry Henry, if it was a Thierry Henry, Thierry's coming back. You know, why would you want to come back to this?
Well,
you understand what I'm saying? Whereas Ronaldo's saying, I'm coming back for this because I can smell blood.
You
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not in that position. So, as an Arsenal fan, we have to be realistic and be real mindful who we're buying. But at the same time, try and still compete, man. We're Arsenal. That's supposed to count for something. You know what I mean, bro? But you know, even if you're not in the big competitions, but you're saying, but you know, it's Arsenal though, and it's Arsenal. You know, Arsenal.
But, do you think right back in like what I know now of Arsenal guys? You know, again I said it last week. Is from JVC days. You know what I mean? You have Sharp from Man United, JVC for Arsenal. You used to go to lecture store and see the whole candy. You know what I mean? The whole range there. But the youth academy, you always had access to basically the best, especially black youth in London. Chelsea done a dance on you from
Chelsea done the dance from he just took over. Like Chelsea's net is everywhere.
Yeah, where before North London, everyone London,
and it wasn't even just London in general, really.
Yeah. All
from
Arsenal.
London, you know, and teams come for you. Who are you gonna sign back in? Who are you gonna sign for?
Arsenal.
You didn't want to sign for. You're not gonna sign for Chelsea because Chelsea were nobody back in them days.
Plus, they weren't reaching out for black players anyway.
Tottenham, you could sign for. Tottenham, it's going to be Tottenham Arsenal. And then, as a kid, you're influenced by success.
Yeah.
So you certainly wouldn't be signing for a team down White Hart Lane, depending what year you're coming, because latter 80s, Tottenham were bigger than Arsenal in that sense. I just have to be real and honest. Tottenham were winning, going to cup finals back to back. They won the UEFA Cup in the 80s.
But they did like some of the, I wouldn't say some of the failed players from who didn't get into Arsenal, but they did come up with like, is it Mitchell? Who was that centre midfielder before?
Michael Thomas.
Is it Michael Thomas? The guy before, not the one. There used to be, is Michael Thomas? The guy before Sol Campbell, before Sol Campbell time and whatever. I quit Frank Brino days. Yeah, there used to be a black guy in centre midfield for them.
Paul Davis.
You reckon it's Paul Davis?
I know it's Paul Davis.
Okay, cool.
I know it's Paul Davis.
So they do go through. They do bring out some good players. Sol Campbell.
We've always had black. Arsenal. What are you talking about? Sol Campbell?
No. I'm talking about Tottenham now.
Tottenham.
But they did bring through a couple of good decent ballers back then.
Who? Tottenham did. So you're talking about a black centre midfielder for Tottenham?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about for Arsenal. That's what I'm saying. Paul Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, for Tottenham.
Yeah.
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
And they brought...
No, 90s, early 90s.
He came through Tottenham.
Yeah, came through Tottenham, early 90s, centre midfielder.
Black.
Yeah. I'll do some find.
That's a hard one. That is. I don't know. I mean, I know a bit of. I know Andy Gray.
Before Gascoigne.
Andy Gray played for Tottenham from Palace when he was with.
I remember that. Yeah.
I remember him, but
they bought him in, knowing it.
Yeah, but I don't remember someone coming through. I remember Sol Campbell coming through as a black geezer.
But the team that like the South Londoners, this is why the Crystal Palace was picking up them players.
Palace would pick up the South Londoners, without a doubt.
But Chelsea's cleaned it up, man. It's just totally cleaned up.
Chelsea, because Chelsea got incentives now. Okay,
bro,
they're signing up kids with incentives. Fine for us, you get a house.
Bro, straight 30k, bro, like a week, bro.
What can you tell? You can't compete with them things, bro. And that's what they're doing. Chelsea, as you said, they monopolised the academy system in London. They bring the youth through, bring them up talented, bring them up, give them the greatest training, put them in the first class facilities. They get to a stage. If you're special and you got a manager who's going to believe, that's why one thing with Frank Lampard, why Chelsea brought him in when they did, because the new Frank would go and bring people out the youth team.
And that's what they wanted to do. And they wanted to bring it, and they saw the Mount and all the guys.
So Frank had the confidence to bring out those youths. Yeah. Whereas these other managers, they were coming from abroad, they were just buying in stars. Frank brought them through. So then, obviously, Frank couldn't take them to the next level. They felt. And they brought in Tuchel. Now Tuchel's used the said core of youth, what's come through, but he's mixed it in with experience. Arteta, I hope you're taking notes. he's mixed it in with experience. So he's got a Mason Mount, Reece James, who've come through the Chelsea Academy, and you're mixing it in with knowledge of Thiago Silva.
Yeah, man.
Azpilicueta.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean, bro?
Yeah, man.
Kovacevic. You understand? People who've played the ball at top level. Man came from Real Madrid. Man came from PSG. Plays for Brazil. Come on, bro. That is top level.
But the thing is when I was watching Liverpool versus Chelsea, guys, we didn't even touch. I know we're still in Group A, yeah, but we just gone on a tangent, yeah. But the thing is,
that's how it goes on this show.
But you got Chelsea versus Liverpool on the weekend. I don't know if you watched that game. When Chelsea went down to 10 players, yeah, you're like this. Okay, they fortunately had half time to sort it out, yeah, and they sorted it out, bro. Because as far as I could say, Liverpool long ball only tactics, yeah, flopped. You know what I'm saying? And you have to say they had the experienced players. You have to rate Rudiger.
Rudiger's a legend. He's a Don, bro.
Lampard screwed himself over with Rudiger. You know what I'm saying? He screwed himself. You know what I'm saying? Weren't playing Rudiger, and you know what? You know what I mean? You can't beat power and pace.
I think again, you see. It's that man management because Frank's young, and I think Arteta has that same problem.
Yeah.
With them older players. I don't think he knows how to address them older players.
Yeah.
In the sense of the Willians, the David Luiz's.
Yeah.
As soon as Frank came in, all of them dipped. Everybody dipped in it.
But the thing is, what it is as well, I think the English superstars think they're superstars. But when you come from Germany, yeah, you're saying Frank who? Frank Lampard, the guy that we did Ozil bun off on the side when we bossed up England 4-0, yeah? We don't really see...
No, that's right. Frank Lampard who scored the goal against Germany that you didn't allow.
That's not how they see it, bro.
That's fine. I'm not
an
England fan, Bren, but again, right is right and wrong is wrong, and that was the blatant cheat. You know what? I haven't seen blatant cheating like that since...
England won the World Cup.
No. I won't have that, Roger. All you Man United fans will remember it. Flipping
the goalkeeper,
Tottenham, Roy Carroll. That is the most blatant cheating ever in football. That is. Man should have got sacked for dishonesty. You understand? That's gross misconduct what he done there.
Bro, he was nowhere near the line, didn't he? He just guessed it, innit? You know what I mean?
The whole cameras in it, man. The whole tell the truth, bro. It was a goal. Even if he come out and said it was a goal, they wouldn't have given the goal. But he should have taught the truth, man. He should have taught the truth, man. The man didn't talk the truth, man.
He just focused and he kept it going on. But either way, still, I think like it's a managing characters is that.
Yeah, I think that's a problem that these younger managers are finding, especially over here. Lampard, I think, found that problem dealing with Rudiger's. I think Arteta's having that same problem trying to deal with the Lacazettes and the Aubameyangs. I think there's a bit of a problem there.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's why you have to love off Sam Allardyce and then players like that, man, because listen, Sam Allardyce managed. He will bring in a Joykev, yeah. He'll bring in a Akacha. He'll bring in a Puyol, yeah. Puyol was a centre. It's not Puyol. Who's that guy that he got from Campo? Is it Campo from Real Madrid? Yeah, Campo.
He brought in Herrero as well.
Yeah,
legends, you know, played for Bolton. Wanderers, just know that. Legends, big Champions League winners.
Bro, he'll say, listen, man, Kevin Davies is not quite a Galactico, but this is how we do it. Right, Kevin, whatever these guys do, you do it round. You know what I mean? He'll say, listen, we build a whole infrastructure around these big ballers around the quality because they know what they're doing. His legs, yeah. If you're not Campo, remember, he was a centre-back. He wasn't a centre midfielder. He says, right, you pass better than our centre midfielders. So you're playing centre midfield. Don't have to run, pass. Yeah, Moby didn't, bro. Yeah, Moby. And they did well.
But that's what I'm saying, you see. And that's why Sam Allardyce used to get vexed back in the day saying, oh, if a foreign manager did what I did. And I could understand. Sam, you got the England job, but the greed got better, yeah? You got greedy,
he got
bro.
Done, man.
He got greedy. No, he got greedy,
done.
bro. He just did what he did. He did the same thing Sven did.
Yeah.
Sven got done the same thing, innit? Aston Villa chic and all that kind of thing. Same thing. Fell for the same. The okie doke, bro. You fell for the okie doke. Greed, all about money. But going back to the Champions League, as I says, Group A, PSG,
Man City
are supposed to get maximum, I believe. City will give them a game, but I think if PSG put out all the big guns, Messi, Ramos,
it'd be a good test for them. Bro, it's gonna be
Neymar,
good.
Mbappe. Oh nah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Messi. It's supposed to be Lionel. That's supposed to be Leo Messi. That is.
Did you catch a bit of the game on the weekend with Lionel? Come on.
I watched the game.
Oh,
I watched the game specifically. I was a bit disappointed that they didn't start him, to be quite honest. I don't know what Pochettino's trying to do.
Yo, France is violence, you know, bro. Them footballers.
Don't run with France,
bro.
What, you mean the Marseille game?
We're not getting now. The white. I had, but you know the way they tackled, they were rough on Messi,
bro. Listen,
it was like this. I was thinking, this is not the Brazilian league.
But watch that. Did you see at the end of the game, all the players lined up?
Yeah.
The opposition players to take pictures with Messi. They all took pictures, seeing him with the family, going to the crowd, getting the daughter, taking pictures with Leo.
Bro, incredible.
Madness, because all them players, think about it, bro. League they're thinking, Messi, it's just a like me and you just thinking. And then next minute they're playing him. Of course, the man's gonna be.
Bro, there's 19-year-old, bro.
Man wants to make a name for himself,
Bro,
that's what I'm saying.
People are trying fresh to stream everything, bro. Fresh stream.
People, come on. 19, you know Messi's playing, bro. Listen, you're telling your missus.
Televised TV,
love,
bro.
I don't normally ask you to come to the game, but come to the game tomorrow because Leo Messi's playing.
Bring our 2-day-old daughter as well.
Bring the daughter. Bring your mother-in-law, father-in-law. You bring the whole clan.
Your box, you know when you have a box, that's usually empty.
Ram. So you sold it off 100 times and more, fam. All the pastors coming.
Come in your room to do the prayer, man.
All the pastors coming, bro. You know what I mean?
So pastor will okay, man. But no, you can just see the experience of it, and I think that and without Neymar, they didn't even have Neymar even on the bench, bro. And it's just like
Neymar to come off, innit?
Bro,
Neymar come off for Messi to come on.
No, Neymar wasn't playing. Well, Neymar wasn't playing.
What on Sunday?
Nah.
Neymar played, man. He came off. He came off for Messi to go, bro. That's what I know. You need to stop. Mrs. Moore, whatever you give him, Roger, you need to stop it.
I was watching on BT Sports on my phone. That's my problem. I need to get BT Sports so I can watch on the big screen,
that's
man.
No excuse, bro. Go to
Specsavers.
Specsavers. That's what you need, fam. Go to Specsavers.
Watching too many games, man.
Messi came on for Neymar, the hug and everything. I can't believe what you're telling me. That.
Yeah, because I saw the hug. Yeah, sorry. I clock it now. So, guys, I was watching too many games on the weekend anyway. So, yeah, just too many games in my mind to review anyway. But either way, PSG top.
We're going PSG, Man City. The top.
RB.
If we have to put them in order, I'd say
not a chance.
No, I'm not saying they're writ off, because.
They got rid of their best ballers out there. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying,
so they need time. The thing is, you don't want to catch RB.
Sabista is gone as well. He's gone to Bayern, isn't he?
Yeah, it just depends on the fixtures, both because.
I don't think they've got any players. The manager's gone. All the top players are gone. I just think they're just there in. But they got there because of last season. So I think that's just going to be.
Got a few decent ballers left still. Yeah, I think is it Wolfsburg in that team as well?
I don't know, bro, but they're not.
They got a few decent man.
I don't give him.
But they ain't got a chance against them. Yeah.
So the top two, City,
okay, cool.
City and
City and PSG. Well, PSG then City. Yeah, straight.
Group 2 then is Atletico, the champions of Spain. We got the Mickey Mouses. We got FC Porto and AC Milan. AC Milan. That's a hard group, bro. That's a hard group,
because
really.
I can't see right. If Simeone watches the game against Chelsea, he'll go, okay, with Liverpool, okay, I know how to play them. That's play like how we play.
Listen, Atletico done Liverpool at Anfield, fam. There was no fans there.
Yeah.
They've done them, so they're not. Was there fans? I'm sure fans were there as well.
No, that's when the COVID just started, and I reckon that caused a spike in the Spanish guys coming from Spain, innit?
Atletico
that was funny,
because they were Liverpool thought they were through and that.
That's it.
So directly, but you see the problem with Atletico last season. I got my little bridging Christian, and he's a little young kid I met through. I used to look after him in the care home and that. So he's about 26 now, Christian.
Okay.
Mad Chelsea fan, bro.
Chelsea fan. Yeah.
Me and him always go at it.
Yeah.
And last year I was going, he's going, Chelsea's going to win the Champions League, uncle. I've gone, stop being silly, bro. They're going to win Champions League.
They weren't winning no Champions League.
I've gone, bro, Atletico Madrid are going to done your dance.
Yeah, straight up.
They let me down, bro. Atletico let me down. And so I don't like to put too much Atletico. So, okay, Atletico since last year, Saul's gone. Griezmann's come in. So I don't know what to expect. So in that group, Liverpool though, and don't get me.
Griezmann's a tasty player for when he plays for Atletico. You know, he can play the Atletico.
He plays better for Atletico than anybody's played for.
Yeah. He was he was good at Celta though. Was it Celta? He was at before Sociedad. Yeah, he was decent for them. Yeah, but the thing is, the way he works with that.
Yeah, how they play, it suits Griezmann. So I expect a lot from Griezmann, but don't underestimate Porto.
Yeah, man. Last season,
don't underestimate Porto, because defensively they were strong.
Yeah, man.
And they had players who could punish you. So that's an interesting. I don't know if the deal went through to take James there. I'm not sure if it went through because James Rodriguez.
No. I don't think it did. But the thing is, with Porto though, still as well,
you can't
because they play that. I don't care if the game's rubbish. I don't care if the game's rubbish. As long as we win 1-0. And that's how they've done Juventus.
That's what I'm saying. They play that rope-a-dope style. You can smash everything. We'll just defend. Boom. That one chance.
Bro.
Take it and we'll defend again. And that's it. So for that, this is what I'm saying. This group's a very tricky group to call.
And Milan is Milan, bro.
Milan. It depends which Milan turns up.
Because they've still got some decent players, like Man United found out when we went away.
Was it you who was talking and they got that young Brazilian player? Is it Milan who got that young Brazilian? Black geezer. I watched him the other day.
No, Portuguese guy. Young Portuguese.
He's a black geezer. He's supposed to be very.
He's big. He's got potential.
I watched him the other day. I was watching the highlights, Italian highlights, and he looked kind of dangerous to be still. Yeah, because he just needs to work on his finishing. He's a bit more finesse. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? In his finishing. Well, hopefully he can learn off Zlatan, innit?
Bro, that's what they're saying. They want Zlatan to kind of give him that vibe because he's about the same build as Zlatan. You know what I mean? And he's got pace. Bro.
He's African black, innit?
Yeah, bro.
So you got that
Afro Latino.
You got don't forget you got one of the top marksmen at AC Milan, Oliver Giroud.
Bro, you was padding him, man. I know you.
Don't get me wrong. You know, I used to hate him at Arsenal at the beginning. At the beginning, when we first bought, because I knew about Giroud, because I know football. I remember he won the league at Montpellier.
Okay, cool.
I remember Wenger bought him. Wenger put faith in him, and I thought, okay, safe. He's an option. For me, why I liked Giroud, he was a plan B. Yeah. For me, at the same time, he wasn't good enough to wear the cannon. He's just not good enough for Arsenal. I'm just being honest, but that's how I feel. Again, you see, this is what I'm saying because what we're used to having down the history, you know what I mean?
But now, what you look at now,
but looking at him now, bro, I would pay big money to bring Oliver Giroud back to the Emirates. Listen, I go to Milan. Listen, you can have Lacazette. I'll swap you tomorrow. Swear down. Real talk. I didn't want Arsenal to get rid of him when we bought Aubameyang. I didn't want it to happen. I did not want it to happen because I thought it's still the plan B. So at least if it's not working, we can bring him off the bench. One thing Giroud used to do for Arsenal, come off the bench and bang. He used to score a lot of goals off the bench.
Bro, the thing is, he's a very...
He's very underrated.
And the thing is, I think they rushed Benzema too quickly in France because I think they got done by that as well. Yeah, Benzema's a brilliant player, and he came into France, and I think they're so used to playing with Giroud, because Giroud's a very selfless player for France, but he can finish as well. You know what I'm saying? He bangs a lot of goals for France, even though he's happy to be. I think Oliver
Giroud really deep down feels that he doesn't get the props he deserves. I
remember Bournemouth. Remember Arsenal, Bournemouth.
Yeah, the
scorpion kick, man. People forget that with Giroud, you know. And then
last season, he scored a big goal against Palace as well.
Seville. Was it Seville? For Lampard, for Chelsea. You know what I'm saying, bro?
He scores big goals. I'm saying. Listen,
it's decent ball.
Oliver Giroud is gone. He's come from French football. He won one trophy. He's come to England. He's won FA Cups with Arsenal. He left Arsenal. He's gone to Chelsea. He's won
League,
Europa League. He's won the Champions League. And playing for France, he's won the World Cup.
Not bad, man.
So as many people can knock him.
He's one.
When he opens his trophy cabinet and says, "Look," and the thing that I'm saying is he partaked. Because in that Champions League one, he maybe didn't play in the final, but he scored goals that took Chelsea to the next round. I'm sure he scored the goal against Porto.
And people forget that, but obviously when Tuchel come in, he kind of like basically just kind of said, nah, you're not quite my thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, he went to them German boys to push them.
Werner, but Werner kept on letting him down. So when Giroud come on, Giroud just says, okay, have this.
Yeah, man.
Just make it know. So for me, it's a hard group to call, bro. It's one of those groups that on their day,
Okay, so it's basically
if I have to pick,
we have to pick
if
now.
you twisted my arm, I'm gonna go. Common sense is gonna tell me Liverpool, Atletico, but I'm not ruling out. I'm not ruling out Porto, bro. But it's 3 teams going through, isn't it? 3 teams?
No, it's 2.
2 and top winners from certain groups. Or something
No. It's top 2, and then the third place goes into the whatever conference, European conference.
The Europa League. No,
it's called Europe. It's called.
No, they're not going to. They go into the Europa League.
But it's not called Europa anymore.
No, it is, Raj. You see, this is what I did.
Oh, what's conference?
Excuse me. Manager, can you get me the stuff? Listen,
okay,
you've got the Champions League.
Yeah.
You get eliminated from Champions League, you go into the Europa League. But the Europa League, you're going to the Europa Conference. That's what Tottenham are in. Not the Europa League.
In the Europa Conference. Okay, I get it now. I get it.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I missed that part of my mouth.
Really, as I says, this is a massive season for Tottenham. It's your final chance. If you don't win this competition,
yeah.
Well, I've got nothing else to say.
All right, then slap out Tottenham. So basically, you said Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. Yeah, you happy with the going the seeds? Yeah. I do think that I think Milan will mess that up for one of them 2 teams. I think Milan will.
You've got a soft spot for Milan. I think.
Me, what you saying that I'm biased because of Hullit, Van Basten, and Rijkaard?
Well, that's what you want to say. It's because of that. Still living in the past, so safe.
Yeah, let's talk about it, Bergkamp. But anyway, still, yeah. So
Bergkamp.
Yeah, you say so.
Nothing to do with Dennis round here, bro. You know what I mean?
But all right, guys. Group C: Sporting Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax, Besiktas. That's it there. This is a messy one as well, because I think Borussia Dortmund's got a problem. They got no defense. Massive problem, bro. No defense, bro.
No bias, but I'm going for the 3 little birds. Ajax. You understand? Ajax are gonna go. I'm picking Ajax just for their kit. You understand? I'm picking Ajax for the kit. I don't know much about this Ajax team. I don't know, because Ajax always sell their best players. So I'm not sure who's
They're all the best players.
Is Neves still there? The little Brazilian winger. I don't know if he's still there. Good player.
I think that they've got, but what they're clever though. The bought back the flops, Blind, Klassen, the guys who went out and they bring them back in, and them guys come back and just bring that experience which you need. Arteta with the youth.
Exactly.
Blind's not going to run for nobody. We all know that. He never had the pace for Premiership.
Like his dad, though.
Yeah. His dad was wicked, though. Yeah.
Good player, but just didn't have the pace.
But his dad did what he you see what he is? They put a man like Rijkaard and all the man with pace next to him. So his abilities come out. You can't put
a snail with a tortoise. This
is what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Dutch team back then had. You know what I mean? They knew how to blend the black, fast, athletic players with the white guys who had a bit more nous about them still. You know, where you got all these keen young brothers all running around the place. But Ajax, I caught a bit of Holland the other day, just because basically that's Holland's the Ajax. You know what I mean? Feed the club, you know what I mean? Holland, man.
Holland, bro. Holland. Memphis Depay is the biggest star right about now, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's their player, innit? So, and I don't think he's that.
I'm used to seeing better technical players from Holland.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think the technique is as good as it used to be from the Dutch football. You're right. I agree with you.
The left, right, and back, bro. They get a chance, bro. It's Butterman right corner, bro. You remember Aaron Winter, bro? Man like that, bro. Bro, proper ballers, bro. Yeah. Winter, Van Bronckhorst. You know what I mean? Yo, you give him a chance on the edge of the box, bro.
Gio was an Ajax, though. He was final
though, yeah. You know what I mean? But with Dutch players, you know what I'm saying? They used to, Hullit's final as well, technically as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But either way, okay, let's go back to it. Right. So, Sporting Lisbon. I think
again, I'm not giving I don't really know much about Sporting. I haven't heard much about them. I know that the team right about now in Portuguese football is Benfica. They're top of the pile. So, for me, I'm going. And I don't know Besiktas, but Besiktas have just got Batshuayi from Chelsea.
Yeah. So the 2 goals. Say Batshuayi. No.
Joking, but on a level, I think Dortmund
and Ajax
with Witsel, with Marco Reus. They've got that new geezer from Holland.
Yeah. He's settling down now as well. And you got Bellerin. Bellingham, whatever his name is anyway, Bellingham anyway. So you got Bellingham, Jude Bellingham. So I got too many foreign names in my tongue.
Lads, come on. Have a word with
you know what is this is probably when you do night shifts before you podcast.
Nothing to do with night shifts. Bellingham's got nothing to do with Bellingham. I mean, it's not even close.
No, I was saying Bella anyway. Bella something anyway still, yeah. But they got
so I think
attacking wise, it's not a problem for them.
Yeah, but as I says, looking at that group, I don't know much about any of the teams. So I don't know that Sporting Lisbon got some big Portuguese new solid rock defender.
Yeah.
I don't know that Ajax have never really had no strong defenders. Besiktas again, Turkish league. I'm not sure who was the Turkish champions last season. I'm not sure if it was them.
But the joke is the problem with this Turkish team, bro. When you close your eyes on them, they end up top of the league. Of the year, I'm saying, I'm gonna get busted up by a proper team in the next round. You know what I mean? So this is one of them leagues where it could easily happen. I think because
I'm going with, as I says,
Dortmund and Ajax. Yeah, cool. I'm comfortable with that, man. I'm comfortable. I think this is Ajax in third place could easily sneak into the top 2 again. I think that's good because they had a good team, but unfortunately, Tottenham.
Tottenham, beat them in the last minute. Lucas Moura.
But that was disgusting,
took them out.
They
haven't recovered from that.
Yeah, but could you?
It's like that Bayern Munich. It reminds you of the Bayern Munich Man United.
Yeah.
Because they could taste the victory. We're nearly there with them, and we're going to taste it. And
that was epic, though, bro. Yeah,
I rated it. I can't even lie. As an Arsenal fan, hurtful. I was screaming. Not going to lie, but it was hurt. But. As a black man, see what Lucas Moura did. Nah, man, I respect it.
And he's so underrated as well.
And then for typical people to do, the black man got Tottenham to the final and they dropped him for the Golden Wonder. Talk no more.
That sounds like the. Are you talking about the Euros or are you talking about Tottenham?
Tottenham, same thing.
Same principles, man.
Same principles. What did they do? Yeah. Lucas Moura got the hat-trick and got them to the final. And they dropped him for the Golden Wonder. Yeah. So,
a sick note as well, man. At my time as well.
I'm glad he did that because I reckon you might beat him. If Lucas Moura played, you might beat Liverpool. So I couldn't live with that.
Tottenham in the Champions League.
Bro, nah. That's a nightmare. That's that, that wake up in the morning. You just wake up in a cold sweat. Mrs. What's wrong? I was dreaming that Tottenham won the Champions League.
Bro,
I really want to do it.
I had that with Liverpool winning it. Anyway, still, so that's great. But so okay, we're cool with that, man. We're cool with that.
Next group, we're going Group D. Tasty. But no, it's not even really, to be fair.
Wow.
Inter Milan, the Italian champions.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, runners-up in Spain. Shakhtar Donetsk. I'm assuming either the winners or runners-up in Russia, because it's either them or...
Ukraine. Shakhtar's Ukraine.
So it's them
and
or...
Sheriff.
And then Sheriff. I don't know. That's some...
Who shot the Sheriff?
That's some Bob Marley thing. That's, Bob Marley, Eric Clapton and all them kind of mans there who covered it after. You know what I mean? Sheriff. I don't know where they play, but whoever they are, fair play to you.
They're meant to get paid, bro. They're meant to get paid, bro.
Unless Shakhtar can do something, it's Inter and... This is a quick one. It's Inter and Real Madrid.
Which order?
I think I'll go with Inter top,
Do you know what? More, bro.
Now we're talking about it, I'm thinking about it from last year.
Yeah.
Madrid ain't really... Because Madrid struggled Shakhtar. If I remember, Shakhtar was in the group last year as well.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
And I'm sure they beat Madrid.
In
Madrid.
This is what I'm saying. Shakhtar decent, bro.
Shakhtar Donetsk, they've always had decent teams, usually.
Because they got the pacey Brazilians.
They don't travel good, is usually the
pacey Brazilians, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. That's all.
They don't travel well. And they play them Brazilians a lot of dough, because for you to leave Brazil to go and live in Ukraine,
bro,
they must be paying some money stuff.
Bro, that's cold. There's two ways into European football: Portugal or Ukraine for Brazilians. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And Shakhtar Donetsk. If you see the team, bro, you wouldn't believe they're in Ukraine, bro. It looks like straight up Crystal Palace, bro. You know what I mean? You're thinking, where are you? Ukraine. And you see pure white faces, bro, in the fans. There's no black fans over there, bro. Not one, bro.
I'm not expecting any black fans in Ukraine, bro. Come on. Bro. Let's be real.
Yeah, but there's
So for me, but as I says, I'm going into Milan, Madrid, but Shakhtar can throw a spanner in the works.
Easy. Easily, bro.
Shakhtar can
Real
throw a
Madrid
spanner
needs
in
to
the
be
works.
very, very careful. Real Madrid.
And Inter Milan, to be fair, both of them, because you know.
But Inter looking sharp, bro. You know what I mean? They're looking
in Italy they're looking sharp, but you know it's a different test when you play them. You know what I mean?
But you know, but that's how.
We'll see. We'll see. Because why I say Inter as well, you have to struggle because you've gone from Lukaku to Dzeko. That is going from Ferraris to an Allegro. You know?
Nah, but like, did you see Dzeko score a big time goal, man? For he's Bosnia. You know what I'm saying?
He scored a big goal for Bosnia, bro.
Against
What
France?
What I'm saying is, bro, it's only because it's against Varane. I mean, come on, it's just
Don't go there, man.
it's just showing you what's popping, innit? You know what I mean? But what I'm saying
ready
is,
for that one.
Dzeko is not. He's got no pace, fam. He's got no pace. You've gone from a battering ram in Lukaku.
Yeah.
To Dzeko. Dzeko's not going to bully nobody. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Inter and Martinez, the other one, is the pace, is the fox in the box kind of thing. Kind of thing. So I'm not saying Inter can't. They got on paper they got a good squad. I mean, they got Vidal. They got some good ballers, Brozovic, and them geezers in there. You know what I mean?
And they still got my guy Perisic.
Yeah.
Perisic.
And all them. So they got some decent players, and Kanoglu, who they got from AC Milan. I think that's a very good signing because he's a good baller. He just needs good players, and I think Inter got some technical players around him who are going to bring the best out of him.
And that young 18-year-old, he's that young 18-year-old that came through the Italian team in the Euros, 18, 19-year-old, that new guy begins with B. Barella.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He's a new star in the football. He's a good player.
So he's coming through, man, as well.
He's a good player as well. So I think Inter, as I says, Inter Milan, Madrid, but Shakhtar, I wouldn't be surprised if they threw a spanner into the works.
No, that's cool. Yo, guys, you see these? It's not as easy as it sounds. You know, Group E. Whoo. Whoa. Right, Bayern Munich, Barca, Benfica, Dynamo Kyiv, BBBD. Right.
Listen.
Barca's in trouble,
Bayern plus one, and it's Bayern plus one. So
you're not seeing anything. You can't see Bayern chipping up here.
Nah. Bayern for me are going to get 12 points. Maximum points. They're winning every game. Barcelona are nothing, bro. Sorry. And then, all right. Let me take it back. When I say Barcelona are nothing, compared to what they've had.
Yeah.
You've like.
We go back to the old days. We go back to the old days with Barca.
It's like you're looking at a Ferrari car, but under the bonnet, that's not a Ferrari engine.
Are we going back to the days? You remember when Mario and Stoichkov was up front? And
I remember the dream team. No, they're not going to that days because Stoichkov was world class. Romario was world class, and you had Laudrup as well, world class. So,
but you know when they got knocked out in the first, you know when they were a bit. You know what I mean? A bit fragile in the big defence. Yeah. Because I had one or Koeman in defence anyway, but that's another thing anyway.
Yeah. I know what you mean, but I just think
it's worse than that.
The only shining light I can see, they got the new number 10, Fatu.
Yeah.
When you get him fit.
Yeah.
And Kun. You can't forget they got Kun Aguero. Kun Aguero's goals. That's one thing I know, his goals. So, but... And Dembele, they still got Dembele as well.
They got De Jong in midfield.
They got Depay. They got Depay. They got De Jong. They got the geezer from Spain, Pedri. So they got some good individual players. So it depends how they come together in that Champions. I mean, PK is still there to give him experience.
Busquets is still there.
Jordi Alba. So they've still got them. But I just feel Messi's gone, and Griezmann. I think that was the Griezmann one, I mean, Messi
that's
was
a wages
Messi,
thing, but that's a straight wages thing because Griezmann's on like 350, 400k a week, bro. Like that was stupid.
Yeah. So, and they've still got Philippe Coutinho as well. So they got players.
Yeah, they got this. Is what I'm saying to you,
they got players. So if Koeman can get the ingredients right, Barcelona could have a good team going forward. But defensively, they just sold the right back as well to Tottenham. Emerson Royal.
Yeah.
Very good going forward. I don't think he's that strong defensively.
But I think Koeman had a job to do, bro. He had to do almost like, like a David Moyes coming to West Ham. He had to do a strip down, get rid of it. He's had to... you know what? I have to rate Koeman in one sense because he left a good job at Holland, you know, knowing that he had trash to deal with. Everyone knew he had trash to deal with at Barca, bro. And he had a tough team in Holland, you know what I'm saying?
But tough team in Holland, but bro, you can say, you rate Ronald Koeman based on what? I don't. And I'll say this.
No, to have the guts to go back to Barca at the time.
It's not about buying guts, bro. Barcelona's Barcelona, bro. You're not going to turn down Barcelona. Let's be real. It's got nothing to do with guts, bro. At the end of the day, you play for Barcelona. Barcelona come call you as a manager. You're going. Unless you've got, and the Holland job is not going to stop you from doing that. I don't think there's a national job that would stop you from going back to a Barcelona. Barcelona is superpower, bro. And when he was there, he had I'm going to manage Messi. Just that alone. That alone, you know what I mean? But I don't rate Koeman as a manager. If you look at his from when he started in England, Southampton, he did okay. Went to Everton, flopped. Got money at Everton and he flopped. He was the one who bought
10 number 10s, didn't he?
Gylfi the paedophile for 44 million from Swansea. You know what I mean?
And they got Klassen at the same time. He bought about 10 number 10s.
He bought a whole heap of silly players for stupid though.
Yo, bro, we might have to touch that paedophile if you know, because of the bag of cases, bro. Footballers go missing.
Come on, bro. Everybody's talking about Bernard Mendy. Bernard Mendy raping girls. Let's talk about Gylfi Sigurdsson sleeping with underage prostitutes, bro. Don't comment, fam. That's what I keep telling you, media. Media, when you're gonna deal with the public real. Don't just deal with the black geezer. Don't deal with the black footballer who's won a World Cup. Deal with the little pervert who plays for Everton.
Because that went quite quick.
Because that went quite very quick. And he's a pervert sleeping with 15-year-old girls, and he's admitted it. That's a paedophile, bro. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about the black geezer who's on charges for rape. Not saying I'm not condoning what he's done. We're not condoning what he's done. But the fact, what we're saying is, again,
what you putting
deal
out
with
there?
The black geezer the same way you deal with the white geezer.
Yep.
Because the crime's not no worse. Well, if we're talking worse crimes, if we had to put one into category A and B, I'm saying Gylfi's the bigger pervert.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's underage, bro. If you're looking at my daughter, we've lost.
Yeah.
As a grown man, nah, man, come on, that's nasty.
And I think this is where, bro. I tell you what, bro. I really, what are they talking, bro? Listen, you know when you're, I'm expecting at football clubs, yeah. Let's just touch about these issues with women, yeah? And we know there's a wag culture, bro. Yeah?
Stop there. Can I just... Something just dropped in my spirit.
Go.
Again, clubs, deal with the same, you know, because it was public knowledge that my man's got suspended. Again, Everton, what did you do?
No one said nothing.
Nobody said nothing. No public statements gone out there. Nothing. Everything's been high and hush. Keep it under the carpet. Why?
It went up and it went down in 48 hours.
Why is it kept under the carpet? It's a serious crime. It's paedophilia. But we're keeping it under the carpet. Now, come on. No, definitely. And I think that, you know, bro, I think that we need to, it really, really says something about the coaching in clubs. Now, when there's something, when somebody's, you know, there's a crime that you can get fooled into or caught up into as a young footballer, yeah, you expect to see don't do drugs, don't, you know what I mean, like don't get caught up on the enhancement drugs, don't get caught up on this, even if you so I'm expecting that the FA has things in place to warn young footballers from something out there. Say, don't warn youngsters about wags, about women, about getting himself caught up with profanity and have true pastoral care in his places, bro. If they, you know. To tell you the truth, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I know a case. I done this on a different podcast with my friend.
Okay.
He was a geezer. I think he came through at Arsenal, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, he went to Bradford City on loan, and the club, like, there was like some youth thing going on. He was about 22.
Yeah.
Like 21, 20. I think he was 2021 at the time.
Yeah.
And there was some local thing going, and the club warned him, don't go to that situation, don't go.
And he still went.
Man went fast, went there, him and his bridging, brought on 2 girls, had sex with the girls, really. Underage, got done. I think he got 5 years or something.
And
but the club.
Yeah.
My point, what I'm saying is the club told him.
Yeah. So ultimately what you're saying is that there's another side to things. Not only the club.
You can't just. We got to be real and say
the young people.
Some young people are just hardy. You know, we've all been young. You know what I mean?
But the implications are real, bro.
Yeah, the implications, especially as a young footballer, at your profession, bro. Okay, I'll give you personal. My cousin, my cousin's passed away.
Yeah,
and my cousin's mum passed away.
Yeah,
mum, he's an ex-footballer.
Yeah,
bro. I was around the yard, bro, and some of the little catties that are running around my cousin. And my female cousin, his sister, she was giving me a joke. Giving me a joke, telling me certain things, and bro, you know, because of the lifestyle, you know, the things that women are prepared to do and put themselves into because they want a lifestyle and they think, oh, bag of baller. It's like it's a profession, bro.
You know,
go certain places, Liverpool, and I remember watching the program and they're there. It's about 6 girls. All right, getting ready. Yeah, go and see if I can cop a footballer tonight. You know, that's the plan. That's the plan. That's what
it's a realness, bro. And the thing is, it's really scary. And I just and this is where, bro. This is why it's good to have Christ in your life, bro. And it's good to have that mentality, bro. Because, like you said, you know, everyone wants to run around, chase around this, and if there's any footballers listening into this, or young men coming through, and very young women, just don't get caught up in that life, man. Just, you know, I said to my son the other day, listen, man, it's not about you doing something, it's being in a company, of certain things. You might not be doing it, but somebody else could be doing it. You're in the wrong crowd. Listen, man, and you have to drop 2 psalms on him, man. Do not, you know what I mean? Don't be in the council of the ungodly, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And there's some ungodly things that are going on out there. And sometimes we think that because I got the money, I'm above the law. But that's one thing in the UK. You can have all the money in the world, but when they come to done your dance, when it comes to legalities, it's not the American league, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where you can pay your way out and pay people out. You can't do that in England. If the system wants to do you over, bro, you're finished, bro.
Real talk, man.
So just encourage people like, you know, me and Anthony, we do work with people that are broken through this madness, So so you're dealing with us, man. We're going, what? You did that to my girl? Nah. But we had to show is, guys, you know, show wisdom, look for a life partner, man. Do things proper. You know what I'm saying? It's like the thinking with your hormones, man. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Because you know, it just gets you in trouble, man, every single time, man. You know what I mean? But anyway,
going back to Group E, Bayern, Barcelona, Benfica, Kyiv. So again, quick summing up. I don't know much about Kyiv. I don't know if they've got any special ballers like back in the day when Shevchenko
and Rebrov, right?
And Rebrov, you know what I mean? I don't know. Benfica, I remember Arsenal played them last season in the Europa League.
They were decent, you know.
Yeah, but we boxed them up. So if Arsenal can box you up, I don't think you're that special. So reality,
it should be Barca Bayern.
It should be Barca Bayern, but
man,
I don't know enough about Benfica and Dynamo Kyiv. If I'm going to have to choose or go on a limb, I say Benfica might be able to cause an upset, but I think Barca can do enough to get through.
Get through. I think they can.
I don't think they'll get through to the last 16, and
because Barca and Benfica, that's like
it's local, isn't it?
Local things. So it's like Celtic versus Liverpool. You know what I mean? Where it has a bit more sting to them. You know what I mean? So that'll be interesting one anyway. So that's like a local derby. All right, then, guys. Group F, the one I'm interested in, the one that I was laughing at and that I was happy about, but it's not as easy as it looks. Villarreal, Man United, Atalanta and Young Boys. I'll let Anthony start the commentary from that one.
Wow. First of all, we'll start with the Yellow Submarine.
Well, they almost beat Atletico on the weekend.
They almost beat Atletico on the weekend, but nobody wants to talk about...
Did you see the OG? Did you see the OG, bro?
See Roger's really... Because he doesn't want me to go there, because he knows where I'm going to go with this. And Villarreal done Man United over in the final of the Europa League. So they're coming. Remember Alberto Moreno's video. Manchester, move. So that alone, that should be pushing Man United to rub his face in it. But it's a different format now. We're going to see what Villarreal are really made about. You know, but Villarreal are no mugs.
Nah, they're not.
They're no mugs. So
they got a no mug manager either.
You know what I mean? So you have to respect that. I mean, Atlanta. They've had the last few years in Italy, because they're not supposed to be in the Champions League. Atalanta, it's supposed to be the big, Juventus, the Milans, and Lazios and all them. Romas and all that. So Atalanta have been punching above the weight. They've got a centre forward in Zapata. Zapata. Good player. They had a strong defense.
The Colombian guy behind him as well. There's that Colombian striker. Is it Colombian?
I think that's Zapata.
Zapata Colombian. There's another Colombian guy
I think they had. I'm not so sure again because they sold the centre half to Tottenham. The goalkeeper's gone on loan to Tottenham, and Arsenal took the right back the other day.
Okay.
I'm not so sure if they're going to be as strong as they were before, like last season. So from that purpose, I'm not too sure. So really, I think Man United, even before the great Cristiano came home, would have been strong enough to win that group, really and truly. Young Burns, Swiss team. I'm not so sure if I think it's them and Basel. Them and Basel are the top two in that country.
It's just, you just don't want to go there on a muddy pitch day. You know
one thing with them Swiss teams, you can't underestimate them because on the day, they pull up shocks.
They do.
And Man United know more than most.
Yeah, it's about shocks. Because FC Basel.
Exactly. So, so from that, so I'm saying Man United should have too much in the tank for them, to be honest. I think United should go through as group winners with Villarreal second and them and probably Atlanta. And even Young Boys fighting it out to see who can get the other two places for the Europa League, respectively.
I think it'd be Man United, Atlanta.
Is that you going with Atlanta?
Atalanta.
Okay, I'm going with Villarreal. So that'll be an interesting one to keep your eyes open for, because I think that's that kind of group.
Yeah.
I think the next group we've got the French champions Lille. We got Sevilla, Salzburg. That's RB Leipzig's little brother, and Wolfsburg from Germany. Again, not doing much in the German league. Wolfsburg, from what I remember. Salzburg, I think they're in the Austrian league.
Yeah, they're like the killers over there.
Yeah, so that's probably like Celtic and Rangers league. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Celtic and Rangers, mind you. But so again with that, Lille done well because they beat PSG again in the Super Cup at the beginning of the season. They beat them for the league and they beat them in the Super Cup.
And they've kept like their stars.
I think they've still got Sanchez. They've still got Sanchez. So they've kept the team that won the French league last season. So
how on earth did they keep Sanchez, bro?
They wanted 27 million and Liverpool said it was too much. I just throw it out there.
But okay. Right, if I put it down right this day now, who would you rather, Sanchez or Keita? I would have done
Keita.
You go on Keita.
Nah, I'm lying.
I'll put 20 mil.
Do you know what?
I'll give him 20 mil and Keita.
Raj, this is the thing I'm going to say.
Okay.
I never forget how Jurgen Klopp broke his neck to sign Keita, you know.
I know, bro.
One.
True.
Two,
yeah.
You gave him number 8 of Liverpool.
Yeah, he's a big thing, you know. A big thing.
Come on.
They had Gerrard Handel over.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't even come close to Steven Gerrard's left boot.
Bro, left toe more like.
You know what I mean, fam?
Left little toe, bro.
No disrespect, Keita. No disrespect, Naby Keita. I'm not saying you're not a baller, but
man, you ain't done nothing.
But you ain't done nothing. You should be wearing like number 28 at Liverpool right about now, not number 8, bro. You should take that top off. Have manners. You understand? Give that top to Jordan Henderson.
Yeah.
And I don't say that with no lightly, you know, because Steven Gerrard, for me, the only English midfielder better than Steven Gerrard for me was he scores goals. I don't even have to tell you his name. He scores goals. You know what I'm talking about. If you know football, he scores goals. He's the only player I rate better than.
He's talking about David Platt.
Flattery. Yo, don't disrespect the Arsenal legend.
Yo, bro.
Don't disrespect the
Juventus legend.
Listen, he won the Premiership with Arsenal. Don't disrespect it. Just want you to know that.
Oh, that forward, man. That was perfect for heading goals, innit? You know what I mean?
Brev, don't knock him, Brev.
Yeah,
don't knock him.
He was definitely
but
cool.
Yeah, he's the only geezer. Steven Gerrard, only one player, English midfield, that I rated above Steven Gerrard. He scores goals. Do you know what I'm talking about, Raj?
I'm trying to guess, you know.
He scores goals, you know. This is what I'm saying. People talk about their fans and the support clubs.
Porsche
and all
goals, man. Porsche goals, man. You know what I'm saying?
He scores goals, man. The only Man United player I wanted to buy, I'd say, like, Arsene, you can even swap Patrick Vieira for him, you know. That's how much I used to rate Paul Scholes.
It wasn't even a midfielder, but he was a striker at first.
Yeah, I remember. He played up front with Cantona, drop off, bro. I remember, bro. I remember. People don't remember that much still. You got to know your history when you can tell, bro. Burn me for that because you know your ball.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Hey, come on, and he scored a header, and I thought he's 2 foot tall. He scored a banging header. I was like, hold on a second, bro. His technique.
They used to say this player is going to be a player. So when they moved him back, you see, Paul Scholes is the English Pirlo. That's how much you're supposed to give Paul Scholes props. The English Pirlo.
But the thing is, it shows you how they've messed up in England. They don't build teams round ballers. Yeah,
bro,
you know what I'm saying?
This is where Sven showed he didn't have the capacity as a manager.
Yeah, can you put Scholes on the right?
You got Lampard, Gerrard, and Scholes.
Yeah.
Now, by what you've done, remember, you know, we'll go with the Christian attitude of actions speak louder than words. So by your actions, you've put Paul Scholes on the left. So you're telling us that you felt Paul Scholes was the weakest out of those 3 midfielders. That's how I interpret it. I could be wrong, but that's how I see it, Rog.
But when I watch Portugal now, bro, teams like Portugal, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, teams like Portugal and stuff like that.
The President Madeira has turned up.
Well, I still think it's a mistake, but they're literally, bro, they've got pure guns, you know what I'm saying, and they're going to make decisions, you know what I mean, because remember, they got Felix on the bench and all these big numbers, you know, and they got a lot of attacking talent. So he's got Ronaldo, Jota, Silva, Bruno. And you still got
that's a serious problem my man's got there, you know.
Felix, Matinho, Andre Silva, who's at he's gone Germany. He's gone Leipzig.
He was in Germany. He was at somebody and he's gone to Leipzig.
He's gone to Leipzig.
He was at Hoffenheim. Was it Hoffenheim?
Yeah, and he's still got a guy, my guy at Milan.
Sorry, Frankfurt.
Yeah, and he's got my guy at Milan that's not even in the squad.
The youth we're talking about.
Bro.
Tia Brute.
Oh, good no. Ace man, the youth there. So he's got a bag of youths here, bro. And you have to somehow pile that talent on the pitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to fit it on there, bro. You have to say to certain brothers, right, I've got to play Bruno deeper because he's better baller than you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But and you got Renato Sanchez, bro. And it's just like
Renato Sanchez is starting on benches, bro. That's when you know Portugal are mad sick. When Renato Sanchez, bro, a lot of people forgot about him, but he came in the Euros and he says, yo, the dread's still the boat, you know. The dread's still the boat. You understand? And I'm shocked. You see, this is what I'm talking about. tapas. 27 million, you know, fam. 27 million. You could have got Renato Sanchez.
Him and Partey.
Now, you could have got him. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with Sambi you bought, the little youth from Belgian football, because he's been... Vincent Kompany bigged him up, Sambi Lakonga, and Belgium have called him up into the national squad. Now he's in the first squad. So you know, I'm happy with him. He looks like a diamond we found in the rough. So 17 million you can't argue with. Even with the 35 million with Odegaard, I'll take it, you know, bro. And the reason I'll take it because you got that Pratt at Leicester who wanted 60 for that idiot
Maddison.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Giz couldn't even get into the Euro squad, but you want 60, 70. You need 60 of these. Brendan Rodgers and the Leicester board. So from that, but 27 million, fam. I am finding that 27.
Bro, I'll find
and I'm getting it. I'm getting it. That Giz that they bought some right back for 19. That's 6 million. Bro, I'll go and get the 8 million.
Yeah.
Go and get Renato Sanchez, man. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, bro. These guys, look where he's come from. He's come from Bayern Munich, you know. He knows about winning. He's won trophies. He's gone to France with an unfancied team.
And bossed up PSG.
That's why, for me, all you Tottenham fans are going to start hating again, but I care. Is Pochettino as good as all you lot people think? Because I still don't see any silverware. And I'm not no manager.
Bro,
I've got no management experience in football, but I'm going to tell you this. I back myself to know about football enough that give me the manager's job at PSG, I will guarantee you the French league. I will guarantee you the French league. So, yo.
That's the opening speech. You know what I mean?
The president of, PSG, if you're watching, bro, I'm your man. I mean, man.
He's available for 50k.
Just give me £5 a week. £5 a week. You know.
I was gonna say 50k. You know,
I'm not greedy, geezer. £5 a week, bruv. Give me £1 million a year contract. I will guarantee you the league, fam. I will guarantee you the league. Something Pochettino cannot do. Because for the life of me, how he lost the league to Lille with Neymar and Mbappe, Di Maria, Marquinhos, Verratti, Keylor Navas. How can you lose the league to Lille, bro? No, seriously.
It just to go down to a smart management.
It's PSG, bro.
I think they did Atletico Madrid on them. You know what I mean?
Emery won the league with PSG.
Yeah,
Emery.
Yeah.
Remember Emery got sacked by Arsenal? Emery. He won the league with PSG. Remember, you know, everybody remembers Emery as the man who
fouled at Arsenal.
No. He done a bigger failure than that. His biggest failure was going to Barcelona with a 4-goal lead and getting knocked out. That was his biggest error. You can't go to the Camp Nou, have a 4-goal head start and lose the game and get knocked out. You cannot do that. That's mission impossible.
Yeah.
But he managed to do it.
That game was emotional, bro.
He managed to do it, brother, and that's what I say. That's why I didn't want him, just for that game. You know, I says I don't want him at my club because he can't win big games, bro.
Bro, that's
big games, bro. That's a big game. As a manager,
4-1.
You're supposed to be able to tactically. Remember, and he got the. Remember, if you remember the game, they got the away goal early second half. Cavani scored and got them the away goal. So you're thinking, PSG are coasting now.
Yeah, easy
coasting.
things.
Go and just defensive, lock it off.
Yeah.
Take off Cavani, bring in an extra midfielder.
Easy.
And just lock off the game. But no, Emery did what he did and he lost. So for me, bro, when you see things like that, bro, you have to take them things into consideration. You can't, it's just a one-off game now, bro. I'm taking them into consideration. And at the same time, like I say, when we go back to Emery, Emery's record at Arsenal is a lot better than that twat we got there now. And that's why I don't understand why isn't he got sacked. Because his record, my man, okay.
He's Spanish.
No, but both of them are Spanish.
Isn't it? Yeah.
But our tapas
won
won the FA Cup, and that's what's keeping him.
Yeah, man. That's definitely
what's keeping him.
Saving him. Yeah. Every day, every time, man. He's got that nothing wrong.
You know what I mean?
But let's go back to it. This is why when we talk about Lille, we were going to not even tangents. We talked about Lille winning league and how they got there.
Yeah, so they got there. So
you have to bring that into consideration. I think Seville and Lille will be top of this. Yeah. I think that's gonna be.
I've got to go with you there, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, I think all the big teams are looking to have Group G. This is the side cakes off this, man. You know what I mean? No problem. H, man.
Group H.
Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, St. Petersburg, and Malmo. Now, let's go to Chelsea, bro. Is Chelsea improved this season?
Have Chelsea improved this season? Could Michael Jackson dance? You know what I mean?
So we got a problem here.
Bro, listen to me. Red alert, breaking news, Sky Yellow Sport. Listen. I'm not a betting man. I don't condone betting because I'm a man of God. But if I had a spare tenner, let me tell you this, I'd be putting £10 on Chelsea to win the Premiership, and I'd be putting £10 on Chelsea to at least get to the semi-final of the Champions League. Because, bro, Chelsea have done business. They've done bits, bro. Look at this, the buying. They've brought in Lukaku, yeah? And they've brought in what's his name? Niguez, from Atletico. Now, I remember about 2-3 seasons ago, Saul Niguez was the man. Every manager who do you want Saul? Everybody's Saul. Everybody's just Saul.
I
don't know what's going on. Prefer Silas myself, but you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? But yeah, Saul, he's come to Chelsea with a point to prove. He said that I've listened to a bit of his interview, and he says he's had a bit of a falling out with Simone because he's playing him out of position.
Yeah. He wants to play his
position. So I believe if he comes to and Chelsea are strong in midfield anyway. You got the best player in the world in his position in Kante. Facts. Don't even want to hear no phone up. So I no arguments about it. Kante in his position. There's nobody better than him at what he does. Yep. Nobody. He is Claude Makelele Mark 2.245.
Bro, he's brilliant.
You understand?
He is brilliant, man.
That's my man. So you got him. You got very underrated, and he's proved a lot of people wrong, including myself, because I thought he came to England and he flopped it. But Jorginho, remember, you Italians who are going to sing him. He's Brazilian. He's Brazilian.
Yeah, man.
Let's just remember that he's Brazilian, and that's why he's the way he is, because of his Brazilianness, not because of
He's Italian.
It's because of his Brazilianness. Bridging. He's a
What
next.
happened to Fred?
He's a next one.
He's Brazilian
Brev.
as well. Is he doing that?
How can you? You could at least give him Fredino. You understand? At least give him Fredino or you know.
Fredinho.
He's something, but Fred.
Fred. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like.
It's like Fred and Joe, and the other one was Joe. Man City had Joe in it.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
Some shocking Brazilians, Some shocking Brazil and Hulk. I mean, come on, Hulk. Anyway,
yeah. But yeah,
going back to it, yeah.
Chelsea,
so
yeah.
Chelsea for me, Lukaku, they've for me. Everybody talks about Man City squad being the strongest squad. I'm not.
No.
I don't agree with that in a lot of it because the centre forward role. I mean. You've got rid of Aguero.
You cannot do a season in the Premier League. In Spain, you can, bro. La Liga, you can get away with that madness, but in England, you cannot have Jesus.
But if they've done it, you can't say that, Roger. I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you because they did it last season. They won the league with no number 9. But Conor Aguero played 7 games. But 7. There's 38 games in a season.
7 games now. You got a big Champions League game, and then you're playing Fulham, and you can start, bro. Jesus, and knowing that you can keep your players fresh,
bro. But
you know what I'm saying?
But look what you've got to look.
That's where it
I hear what you're saying. But you're talking off paper talk, but we're going with facts. Facts is Pep won the league with Jesus up top. And let's be real, Jesus didn't play 31 games because Conor only played the other 7. Let's be real. Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne, I remember Kevin De Bruyne was playing at centre forward. Silva played centre forward. Sterling played centre forward. Yeah, Jesus played some games. But when Jesus played a lot of games, he came on and played on the left. Tyrese,
but he was there for the draw against Liverpool.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They did it, they gambled and they got through, but they knew. That's why they wanted Kane.
Yeah.
That's why they wanted Kane. So, let's be real for real. But as I'm saying, for me this year, that's why I'm saying City are not as strong as they was last season, bro. They're not as strong as they got Jack Grealish, yes. But what was Jack Grealish an upgrade of? Is your upgrade of Phil Foden? Questionable. Is your upgrade of Raheem Sterling? Questionable. They're all questionable to not know. Yeah, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. You understand? Yeah. There's no upgrade there, so I don't think. And they haven't replaced Conor Aguero because they would have says Conor Aguero bringing Harry Kane replacement. Me personally, questionable, but I'll go with the flow because it's Harry Kane. And the reason that's questionable because Con's won 5 premierships. He's won trophies. Yeah. He's won it. He's done it. He's done it. He scored goals. He scored goals that meant something other than personal achievement. Whereas Kane's only scored goals for personal pleasures. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
So from that point,
so you see Chelsea's squad
before you Tottenham fans start phoning up and telling about Harry Kane. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that. So for me, Chelsea, if you look at their bro, I mean, the goalkeeper, ask what's his name, Kepa. Yeah. Came on and save penalties in the shootout in the Super Cup. So he looks like Tuchel's giving him confidence. So they've got two
decent goalies. Because Mendy's come through nice.
Mendy's are done. Another black geezer. Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So
you understand? Big goalkeepers. They don't talk about it, but we got. You know what? I'm going to throw it out there. We got a world-class goalie out there from Senegal.
Yeah, bro.
He's a world-class goalie. Let's talk about it, bro. Because if it was a Peter Cech and Rere and he won the champion, he's world-class. Yeah. The black geezer's come from Rennes, gone to Chelsea, he's won the Champions League, he's world-class. And if you want to argue, I can give you my personal numbers. We can put it on the screen. I think that's what we need to get a phone in. So we can need to have some live debates about things.
Don't worry, guys. This is
you know what I mean? Don't worry. This season, we got an Abramovich behind us.
Listen,
See, that's why we call him the president of Madeira because he's got contacts, he's got linkage. You understand? Everything's going to be, all in God's time. Yeah. God never comes late. Yeah. He's never early. He's always on time. So
receive that.
You'll know when the phone lines come in, it's when the phone lines were supposed to come in. You understand?
And we're ready for it.
And we're going to do that, and we're going to take this show to another level with my brothers Mello and my bridging Marcus.
Yo, bro.
The original the top bin dipper, my brother, DJ Marks, you know what I mean? So, Marks, as I said, Chelsea, for me, bro, Chelsea are Chelsea look tasty, bro.
Bro, they got
Chelsea
quality,
look tasty.
they got quality left. They got 2-3 man in every position.
Midfield, they're very strong.
And Sal's was coming, so because they couldn't replace Jorginho. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So now he's coming. He could actually do that role. You know what I'm saying?
So Jorginho can get a rest. Kante can get a rest.
Yeah.
Because remember they got them two: Kante, Jorginho, Kovacevic. Good player, bro. Good player. Let's not get it twisted. He's won 4 Champions Leagues now.
Yeah, man.
3 with Madrid and 1 with Chelsea. So, you know, again, and up front, Werner, I know in front of goal he flopped, but I think because the owners won't be on him as much this year,
he might come
through. He might have
come,
that sneaky season. He's going to score a bag of goals from the wings.
But that hurts the guy as well.
Bro, Kai, class. Class. I think he's the new Dennis Bergkamp. I said it.
But that header he scored the other day.
And Dennis couldn't really head like that. so you know.
No. He scored headers.
But he's a big. He did. He was a big talent. No, Kai Havertz, very big talent. I remember him at Leverkusen. I'm quite surprised not other team didn't go, but I think he had his heart set on Chelsea from what it went. So I'm going with Chelsea in that group. And who else?
Chelsea, Juventus.
I'm disappointed with Juve.
Empoli.
Yeah, they lost at home to Empoli because they lost the god in Cristiano.
That's what I'm saying. Cristiano was a top goal scorer in the Serie A last season.
But the thing is, what's happened to the players like the Dybalas there?
Chiesa.
You know, Chiesa. You're not supposed to be losing at home to Empoli. And the worst thing about it, the manager's gone back, the original manager. You know what I mean? So you can't even like blame Pirlo with his experience. They've got what's his name?
Allegri.
Allegri, Massimo Allegri. He's come back, and you know.
Keane Moyes is gonna sort them out, bruv.
Moise Keane.
Yeah, Moise Keane. I said Keane Moyes. Moise Keane. Yes, I'm probably thinking of Keane.
Yeah. I'm a bit surprised with that transfer.
But it'd be good for him to go back.
I don't know, bro, because you see, I remember the celebration and I remember what Chiellini said, the disrespect and all that. I remember that, and you know. But
what I find is that black footballers from them areas here, bruv, they just focus and just get on, bruv. You know what I'm saying? They don't let them things get on them. Where some of the guys up here, up in like
because we're
expectations.
We're the way we are over here because we're seeing what we're seeing, and I suppose. In a place like Italy,
you're not expecting
because he's black Italian, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, as a black Italian, he's not going to see many people with his kind of mentality. Whereas over here, we've got But him, it must be hard. But as I said, it was just the reason I found it surprising. I expected him to go to PSG. Because of the season he had there, because remember he went on loan
decent
there.
Season.
He scored 16 goals.
But
coming off the bench.
Yeah, decent.
You know what I mean? And there was I think everything was all done, but Messi came and then that just made it messy. You know what I mean?
Messed that up, man.
Messed it up for him. Got off. I felt again because of the black geezers in the squad, he felt more of a camaraderie. So he's going to let off more. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that he
played his football.
He thrived off that. Even when he was at Everton, he only had like Iwobi. Yami Mina, but it's probably they ain't the real black geezers, you know what I mean? Just black skinned and that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Nah, Mina's a boy, man. Mina's a geezer. But isn't it? It's like he's gone from Italy to Italy, innit? He's gone from, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You gone from Milan to Everton to Liverpool, you know what I mean? It's like, you're not really going to North London or South London or your West, you know what I mean?
I hear where you're coming from.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're coming from with that.
I'm stuck here. But no, I do think that Juventus, that they should get out of this. Juventus, Chelsea. I think Juventus, Allegri is a quality manager. He'll get them sorted out somewhere.
I'd like to believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
And Juventus are my Italian team from I was a kid, so I got to go with the old lady, La Signora.
Mine's Milan.
So La Signora, I have to go with Chelsea and La Signora for me.
You know what I'm saying? So the old lady, man. But Zenit and Malmo, they're not gonna really, you know what I mean? Zenit might do something, but Malmo, you know, good night, sweetheart, man. You know what I mean? You know, but you know, the problem with these teams like Malmo, bro, yeah, you go away on the wrong night, you've messed up, bro. That's the problem.
And Zenit, because if you catch the
winter, bro.
Yo,
remember some of the winters, bro. You see Blackburn go away, Arsenal go away, and it's like -20, bro.
Gloves and that. Man's wearing tights. Yeah, man, I remember them days, bro.
Oh, man.
I used to watch that game, cold. It'd be in my house. I put my gloves on and my coat just to make Arsenal feel. I'm with you, lads. I'm with you. You know them ones.
But that's definitely working. But listen, guys, we have gone overboard just on the breakdown of the whole Champions League, and I think what we might have to do next show, bro, is look at all the Euro games, the World Cup qualifiers, and going into, because don't forget we've got no Premier League, so we can come off from the Premier League. So next show we go in on the qualifiers, and we go in and we deal with what's happening next with the Premier League, because there's going to be some tasty games with the
massive game when the Premiership comes back. It's a 6-pointer. Listen to this. I never thought I'd be listening. I'd be on radio, national radio, telling you that it's a 6-pointer. The Arsenal got a massive game at the Emirates against Norwich. Massive 6-pointer. Massive 6-pointer, lads. You understand? It's the battle of, the O's got to go. The O's got to go. Both teams got 0 points. 0 points after 3 games.
Where is it? At Emirates?
Yeah, it's at the Emirates.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's 3 points, bro.
So,
3 points.
you know, that, bruv, them days are gone where I could say things like that from.
Easy 3 points, bro.
With confidence, bro. Them days are gone. I haven't had that confidence since 2004-5.
But you know the joke is, you'll probably end up being 2-0 down, bro.
No, we'll probably be 2-0 up and lose 3-2. Knowing Arsenal and tapas. Tapas, mate, I'm telling you. Needs to go, fam. No, do you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
No, seriously, I'm going to tell you the truth now. I've never contemplated relegation as an Arsenal fan, but you see, this season it's really something that I think about now. I swear to God, I can't believe I'm having this conversation with you, family.
Bro,
I swear to God, it's the truth, bro. I'm talking from my heart. I really do. I believe in my heart of hearts we'll get out of it.
Yeah. Wait, it's a problem.
But I'm thinking about it, Reverend. That's a problem. I shouldn't even be having those thoughts, man. Before this season, my motto was massive season. We got that Leicester season. Yeah. All we got is the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and the league.
You've been saying it, man.
I've been saying it for how long?
Yeah.
How long? This is the massive season for Arsenal. Get the transfer system right and just go. We got to try and go for the top 4. Bro, I'll be lucky to get in the top 14.
But the thing is, you have to say though, when it comes to and the problems that you guys are gonna have in Arsenal, it's like, you know, when you start a certain way, it goes the wrong way.
Yes,
you said on the radio, I couldn't believe it, before the last game, they said that it's the first time in 105 years that Arsenal has got no points after the first 2 games.
Yeah, exactly.
105 years.
That's what I'm saying. So I've never. There you go. So you can relate to what I'm saying. I've never had no relegation for. They've never been. I've seen Man United. I remember Man United with 11 games without winning.
No.
I remember that. And they never got relegated.
Yeah, bro.
And they never got relegated. So when Man United fans are there giving it all 10, bruv, I know football, I know history. So you need to, as I said, I came on the same program to correct Gary Neville. I had to correct Gary Neville running his gums. You know, talking about, Arsenal haven't won the league for 17 years, but you went 27 before you won yours. So don't give it loads. You know what I mean? And I'm saying it again. You know what I mean? You find, we got some Tottenham fans. Tottenham are loving this. Tottenham are top of the league and Arsenal bottom. Tottenham fans are absolutely, bro. To them, Tottenham they've won the Champions League and they've won the league already this season.
After 3 games.
After 3 games for them, because to see where Arsenal are, and this is what I'm saying. It's that old cliche, what the old professionals. You don't win trophies.
Okay. Here's a question for you, yeah? Well, Arsenal's been in the top 2 of the London League for a very long time. Correct, yeah. You know, it's a very, very, very long time. So we're gonna quickly go through the London League right now, yeah. In the London League, at the end of the season, bro, what would the London League look like? Who will be top?
Chelsea.
Okay, yeah, I'm calm with that. Who will be second? Sugar. Will it be West Ham again?
I was just going to say, I was thinking, I was saying West, you know, you see, again, I'm going to have to be honest from my heart. I'm going to talk real. And it hurts me to say, but I'm going to say Tottenham.
Before West Ham?
Yeah, I believe Tottenham.
Okay, cool. So you got it's going to be Chelsea,
Tottenham, West Ham, Brentford. Crystal Palace.
and
Arsenal. And
well, you might say...
No, I'm joking. No, I'm saying...
Okay. You think
Arsenal come back 4th. I think we'll come 4th.
Okay.
I'm saying we'll come 4th.
You'll be above Crystal Palace and you'll be above Brentford.
Yeah.
He stuttered, you know.
Yeah, I'm stuttering. You see, I'm stuttering, fam. Exactly, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. You get me? Man's got me on television, got me on recording, you know. This is here forever. This is a footprint. This is, you know, them footprints in the, you know, you got me. Look how, our tapas, look how you got me on national television, fam. On screen and live. Look how you got me, fam.
This out, bro.
Look how you got me. I've got London leagues. We're finishing for not even top 3 in the London league, bro. Come on, our tapas, man.
So you hit the air first, guys.
Come on,
you know, man.
Hey, don't, man. You need to just go. Do what your fellow Brazilian did. Before we go, I just have to give enough props out to my Christian, my brother in Christ, William.
Yeah.
Respect the move.
Yeah.
I respect the move, bruv, because you could have been one of those mercenaries that says, dug your heels in and says, no, I've got a 2-year contract, I'm going nowhere, I want my dough. You tore up a contract worth 22 million English pounds. 22 million English pounds. So Arsenal fans, yes, we've given William a hard time because he's been absolute pants since he's come across the road. I mean, Didier Drogba's been winding us up on social media talking about your agent assignment's finished, just like double agent check, just like double agent Louise.
Stop it, man.
He's give us all that. Yeah. But to be fair, we used to say that in our group. We used to say yo, I don't trust them double agents from Chelsea. I don't trust them, bro. And you know what? The only one I can say out of all three, I think gave us the best service for me, David Luiz. Peter Cech got too far gone for me when we bought him there. It was too far gone, so he wasn't going to do much. I thought David Luiz, he had some good games. Don't get me wrong, he had some shockers.
You can get at him.
He had some shockers, but you know, for me again, I would have played David Luiz as a defensive midfielder.
Yeah, all day. He's not.
That's what I would have played him.
He's in the back three, or he's in a.
That's what I would have played him, and I think we could have played him there this season. Give one more season, put him and Partey.
When you get Sam Allardyce as manager, you might do that, innit?
Yeah.
Sam Allardyce, bro. You know what I mean? When you calling him in?
Could be after a month's time. Could be a month's time. Do you know what? Right about now, I'll take Sam Allardyce over blinking Mikel Arteta. Because Sam Allardyce knows how to manage big players, World Cup winners.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Real talk, fam. I'll take Big Sam over our tapas every day. But
big club for him, man. Big club for him.
You see, just people.
He will come out to retirement for Arsenal, you know.
People, I just want you to just remember this podcast, this particular one. Just remember how I am. Remember how Roger is, because you know how football can change very rapidly. And in 2-3 months' time, you're going to probably see my bridging pulling out here saying, Ollie needs to go. Ollie can't drive, still at the wheel, still crashing, still doing this, that, and the other. We'll see, you understand? You know how it goes.
CR7. But anyway, so yeah, all right.
Oh, before we go as well, I'd like to just take the opportunity to welcome back to Manchester United CR7. But the reason I'm talking, because I want to big up my little 19-year-old black Irish youth, you understand? On Manchester City's books, I've been told by my colleague here, that, what's his name? What's his name again?
Oh, Lord.
Hold on. I put it in here, I put it in capitals, so man wouldn't forget.
What's his name?
Bazunu. 19-year-old Bazunu made his debut for Republic of Ireland in a World Cup qualifier in the atmosphere of Portuguese football yesterday. He was in Portugal. He was there, and for me, the greatest player walking the earth right now. For me, and I've always said it, Cristiano.
Yeah, no, you're with.
I've always been a Cristiano, my boy.
Yeah.
So, you know, he took the penalty and the young 19-year-old saved it. Now, I've been giving Rog pelters all morning. I'm going to share with your fans. Because as you know, at the beginning of the show, he says, you know, this is Affinity Extra, you know, when we talk about black origin and it's all about black, you know, black power, Black Lives Matter and all that. Yeah. So anyway, the 19-year-old black Irishman saves the penalty
from Ronaldo.
But Roger, Mr. President of Madeira himself, doesn't big up the little youth. The only time you hear Roger pipe up is because he saw Cristiano get up like a salmon, 1-2, win the game for Portugal. But I'm calling him out because we need to honour the black goalie.
Yeah, man.
You know, because we ain't got much of them.
He made a good save. He made a good save. He's 19, bro.
We haven't got many of them. We've already bigged up one today, gave him his roses. Mendy from Chelsea, world-class goalkeeper. So just look out for this Bazunu from Man City, plays for the Republic of Ireland. Not many goalies are out there can say, I saved the penalty from Cristiano Ronaldo. So take a bow. Take a bow, youth. Take a bow.
He's currently at Portsmouth on loan from Man City.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go, people.
He's playing for Portsmouth.
He's playing for Pompey. He's playing for Pompey and he's playing in a World Cup qualifier against Ronaldo. And he's saving penalty from Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he hit him, you know. He dived.
I've seen the penalty, bro. He saved the penalty because it was a good penalty. He took a good pace.
Bro, he could be my pick, bro. Look how young he looks. Jeez, looks young. No, it's not, bro. What you have to say? But
Mrs. Moore, you need to go and check something out, sis. But on the level, no. We just like to big up the goalie. I just like to big up the goalkeeper because, you know, as a youth, as a black youth as well, black Irish, because I know he must have had a hard life over there. If he was raised in Ireland, because I got a pal who came from the same republic and he was the only black face in the school, and he says different. He says Tone. Every day he'd be fighting. And when he fought, it wasn't a fair fight. He's fighting everybody because everybody's joining in against him because of his black skin. And he's a mixed martial artist now, so there you go. You know what I mean? So listening to that, you know what I mean? So again, as I says, big up to you,
Bazuna,
for the penalty
born
save.
in Dublin, you know what I'm saying? Bazuna is of Irish and Nigerian descent, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
So listen, a bit like Ross Barkley.
Yeah. So fair play. You went for the Irish side because you're born there. We get it.
So enough respect to the youth,
so.
enough respect. So give the youth the props, big him up, the media and all that, because I know if that was another 19-year-old geezer of a different complexion.
Anyway. It would have been going for. It would have been. Yeah. But anyway, we won't go there still anyway. So, but listen, well done, Bazuna, and we'll definitely put that as a mini video out there to celebrate yourself. But listen, guys, we have had an amazingly long show. Me and Anthony talking, like say we at work just chilling and just talking about football for about an hour and a half. We're going in. We just going in anyway. Still, But listen, guys, do jump in. Yes, we're gonna help. You know, we're gonna be pushing this out there. But also, guys, if you got any questions, hit us up. Comments and whatever there. I'm just watching how people what videos, what conversations we want to have. But as a Premiership, hit us up, man. Straight, man. Text us. You do. So if you do know us personally, shout us out. My son's always going.
Yeah, man. You can link me up on Instagram at T the Big Man. Man, look for it, man. Look for it. You know, any questions, anything you want to talk about, anything you've heard on the video. You know, even if you haven't talked about it on the video, if you want to bring it up, I'm manageable. I will respond. Even if you're abusive, I still respond.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So one of those. So hit us up, man. You know what I mean? We want to push this because at the end of the day, as men of God, we still love football and we still got an opinion and we can still have that banter and we're pushing this out, especially to you fellow men of God, because I know there's enough of you out there who follow football. You know, let's get into this, let's banter up. Chelsea fans, we want to hear from you. Bin Dippers, Scousers, Mickey Mousers, we want to hear from you. Gal United, Manchester Citizens, you understand? We want to hear from you, man. Slash Aston Villa, we want to hear from you. Raiders, West Brom, we want to hear from you, bro. Come on, we want to hear from you. Hit us up, man. Let's talk this thing. You know, football, you know, God is love and football is that godly, that universal language. Yeah, man. Good for your well-being, like. You understand? So, you know what I mean? Get it off your chest. Ladies, don't feel left out. It's my Nikki Tapper, man. I might have to get her in the show. The women's league's bigging up this year. You know, we'll talk about that. You know, I'm well versed on that because I watch football. I know Tony Duggan and all them kind of people there. You know what I mean? Chelsea, big team in the women's league in England, anyway. Nice. Barcelona, the Champions League winners in the. Lyon, big team in France. You know, women's football, it's out there. Grassroots football, whatever, man. Just hit us up and let's talk football, planet football on the Roger Van Moorinho Show. Yeah, man. RVM all day long still. RVM all day long. Listen, guys, enough love. And yeah, man, this is definitely a long show, but listen, this is how we do it, man. Enough love. Over and out, man. Blessings. Peace.
Visit us for updates and shows at affinityextra.co.uk.